Mr. Speaker, a review of the Kisumu County Executive fleet shows that numerous defective and unserviceable vehicles and machinery have remained grounded in parking yards for long periods without disposal, contrary to the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act 2015 and its regulations. The county government has also failed to establish a disposal committee or prepare an annual disposal plan for unserviceable, surplus, or obsolete assets. In the statement, the committee should address the following: 1. The reasons why defective and unserviceable motor vehicles and machinery have remained grounded in the county executive's parking yards for prolonged periods without being disposed of in accordance with Public Procurement and Disposal Act 2015. 2. The measures the county government of Kisumu has taken to establish a disposal committee as prescribed under the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act 2015. 3. The reason for the county government's failure to prepare an annual disposal plan for unserviceable, obsolete, or surplus vehicles and machinery as required by Regulation 176(1) of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Regulation 2020. And lastly, the timeline for the disposal of the grounded vehicles and machinery and the measures to be put in place to prevent a recurrence of such inefficiencies in the future.
Madam Speaker, in fact, the matter has become so serious that in some counties, you will find there are more grounded vehicles than the ones that are serviceable. Now, it gets worse, Madam Speaker, that even those vehicles that are grounded and in parking yards, that have now become the breeding grounds for mosquitoes and other rodents, those vehicles are actually being insured by county governments. So you find a motor vehicle has broken down for 2-3 years, it's in the parking yard, but the county government are still taking advantage, insurance covers for those vehicles. Others are even fueling those vehicles while they are still in the parking yards, having broken down 2 or 3 years ago. What happens is that you find a motor vehicle as just a battery that has gone flat or a tire that has burst. But it is parked in the parking yard, waiting for money to be availed to buy a battery or replace a tire. 1 year down the line, that vehicle is still there. 2 years down the line, it is still there. Then it is vandalized. It becomes a breeding ground, Madam Speaker, for rodents. But the county government still continue to take insurance covers and fuel those vehicles. Madam Speaker, this Senate must address itself of that matter and pass a resolution on how to deal with these broken down vehicles and other movable assets in the county government.